is everywhere.
No, I think that's
And
what
we would
it's
love you to
there.
read along with us. And here we're going to hear this now, the holy instant.
Only within the holy instant can an honest question honestly be asked. And from the meaning of the question does the meaningfulness of the answer come. Here, it is possible to separate your wishes from the answer, so it can be given you and also be received. The answer is provided everywhere, yet it is only here it can be heard. An honest answer asks no sacrifice, because it answers questions truly asked. The questions of the world but ask of whom is sacrifice demanded, asking not if sacrifice is meaningful at all. And so, unless the answer tells of whom, it will remain unrecognized, unheard, and thus the question is preserved intact because it gave the answer to itself. The holy instant is the interval in which the mind is still enough to hear an answer that is not entailed within the question asked. It offers something new and different from the question. How could it be answered if it but repeats itself?
It's a good paragraph too, isn't it? These are good. I'm not remembering these that well. Maybe they're just coming to light today better. I mean, concepts I'm remembering, but the actual words are clear.
Makes me think of that idea of Zen mind, beginner's mind.
Mm-hmm.
It's like as soon as you think you have the answer, your mind is shut. You can't learn anything, can't grow.
Exactly, yeah. Think you, yes, that's the end, yeah.
The Holy Spirit speaks outside of the box.
Yeah.
And remember this,
Right.
yes, and this one sentence is sown from the questions of the world, but ask of whom is sacrifice demanded? Who is going to lose? Asking not if sacrifice is meaningful at all, if loss is meaningful at all. Remember, we were just reading, and the only way a problem is ever resolved is that there is no loss. It's got to be a win-win for everyone, or you've just shifted the conflict. It's still about the idea of loss possible, and we're going to an answer that shows no one loses when the Holy Spirit answers our questions and answers a problem.
Gee, you mean there's a happy outcome?
Yeah, that's what
Happy
happy
outcome,
outcomes
all things are sure.
are assured. Yeah, that's what the book says anyway. Okay, Judy.
Therefore? Therefore, attempt to solve no problem in a world from which the answer has been barred, but bring the problem to the only place that holds the answer lovingly for you. Here are the answers that will solve your problems, because they stand apart from them, and see what can be answered, what the question is. Within the world, the answers merely raise another question, though they leave the first unanswered. In the holy instant, you can bring the question to the answer and receive the answer that was made for you. So, to the answer.
So the holy instant for this section is defined as another state of mind, not the one that caused the problem. And your mind is still enough to hear an answer. So the holy instant is a still time where you're reaching to the other part of your mind that has the answers to all your problems. There is no problem that already doesn't have an answer. Just believing that helps. Even if you can't reach the answer, it's just, well, it's there somewhere. It's like looking for something in a drawer. I know it's in here somewhere. I'm just not quite finding it yet. Maybe tomorrow I'll reach it.
I'm looking for it and I can't find the place.
What?
Well, there was a place it was talking about the holy relationship where it said, if you find yourself in conflict, whoever is saner
At that moment.
at that moment, go to the holy instant. You know, don't stay there and try to argue it from the point of view of conflict, but go to the Holy Spirit.
and rise to another state of mind
Yeah,
where there is no conflict.
right.
I just want to say, I thought that was pretty important what we just read.
It's very important, don't you
I
think?
I just want to put my vote in for this.
This is a very good section.
Wow, that's really good science.
To me, this section has been a lifesaver a lot when I get into a conflict or a mental conflict with someone else.
That's what you
Yeah, even if it's not words.
Right.
You know, so in my mind, I've got something going on where I'm right and he's wrong. And it's like, go to this place. And I read this section and it helps.